Hey guys, welcome back to the Knights Podcast, episode 3. We have co-star Caleb, aka Night Reaper, and his brother, actor, comedian, musician, all the things that ladies love. Connor Martin.
Give it up!
Woo woo!
So 1,900 followers on TikTok.
So this guy actually over here went down to LA.
Yes,
down
sir.
in Cali for an acting career. You want to explain a little bit how that all went down that way and like how like it was kind of rough at start and then
I was living through a couple different hostels and Airbnb hostels and stuff, meeting different artists and working with them on projects and stuff, and then doing background work for different TV shows like Atypical on Netflix. I was on like 3 different episodes, and I got through that. Got on that through Central Casting, something you can just apply for, and then you have to go in an interview and then sign up and take your picture, and then you just get text messages, and then you're like, oh, do you have ability to do this show right now? I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then boom, you're on the show.
yeah,
Just like that.
And that what was your first gig?
First gig was Atypical.
Atypical was the first gig. And how many episodes did you get on that one?
I think it was just 3 episodes.
Just 3 episodes.
Yep. I worked on the set of Silicon Valley too, but they never used me in any scenes, so I basically was just paid to like sit around, chill, and eat.
Hey,
The background guy.
make that money.
Background acting.
Background. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
But then I did some stuff in Chicago too, like
Chicago.
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 Fire and
I didn't hear
Chicago
about
Med.
that yet.
Walked past in the background when the lady said "sticky wicket."
Sticky wicket.
Sticky wiggy.
Sticky wicket.
Sticky wicket.
So you were on Baywatch for about 2 seconds, about damn near.
2 seconds, couple winks, couple blinks of an eye. Or in tux.
Yeah, I saw that. You were looking out of fresh.
Like, making the Gatsby
You-
face.
you-
all the way in Georgia, right?
Georgia.
Yeah, 'cause me and Mom went.
Yep. You and Mom in Camden
Yep.
for the first 3 days.
Yeah, and then we dipped.
And you guys dipped, and I went and I stayed in a tent,
Mm-hmm.
a 1-person tent we bought from Walmart.
So you stayed at the set?
No, I went to a campground that was close to the set. I just like rented a little plot,
Really?
And then
set up my camp, and then like I had to do night shoots, so I went to the beach and I stayed up all night just watching the sunset and sunrise, and I was just chilling, and then went to bed for the next day so I could like shoot during the night. That's what where they did the yacht scene, where like the one shot where you can see me. Hell yeah.
Dude, hey, not a lot of people can say I was on Baywatch with The Rock and Zac Efron.
Yep.
Not
Alexander Daddario.
Yeah. Okay. And a lot of people can't say that. I give you mad credit for it. I seriously.
You talked to them.
And you
right?
talked to The Rock, correct?
Yep.
Dude, what was that like talking to The Rock?
It was crazy.
Dude's
He's
like-
bigger than life. Like he's like I'm up to like not even his shoulders. I feel
Dude,
like.
could you imagine that
He's
dude
just like
fucking
jacked. Like
can
his
just pick
arm
you
is
up and
as
just
big as like 2 of my arms or like my head.
Dude, could
My
you
whole
imagine?
body is
Dude,
just his arm.
Yeah, basically.
dude, could you imagine this thing just
Just slaps. it down.
slaps it on the table, bro? Just clunk. But Zac
On
Efron,
Frieza.
how was meeting him, or did you get a chance to meet him?
I didn't really talk to him much. Like they told us before on the set that like, oh, don't really walk up to him and talk to him. They're probably going to be trying to get into character, in the zone for their scene. So don't mess with them. So he was pretty much just hanging out by himself, like in his own like little thing, reviewing lines or whatever, and then like playing on his like DS or whatever. I don't know. He's playing probably like Zelda or something. Pokemon.
He can probably look like he is a Zelda fan. I could probably see.
I saw that his jawline changed lately.
Yeah,
he looks
just had some
square
work
now.
done
Bro.
now.
He looked like
looks
he would pull up to fuck your mom
And
and just become your stepdad after
then
that.
just
Like,
the lead after
I
that.
think he kind of looks like Nick Lachey now. You know what he looks like? Or like,
Wow.
have you seen him? Or like handsome Squidward.
oh my god, with a jawline.
Yeah.
He's in a movie recently, where he grew out his beard, and I kid you not, that he could honestly look like from a war movie. Like he could honestly be an army guy in a battlefield, and he could pull it off.
Yep. Even now,
Even now,
like the way his face looks. Just a block.
Just a block.
He could be
of brick.
Steve, like in the Minecraft movie.
Yeah. But how can I don't like we grew up on Zac Efron being in that High School Musical.
High School Musical,
Yeah.
17 again.
17 again, like being that dude, and then going from that guy.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going from that guy to this guy now. I think that's a huge
Hunk.
dude. Fuck, man.
Like, he's set.
That's
Set for life.
crazy. That's crazy.
He's offer only.
Offer only?
Off only.
Don't have to audition.
No. Yeah, it is.
People ask him.
Well, yeah, he's probably that movie status where like, you come talk to me, bro. If you want me in a movie, come talk.
You
to
call
me.
me.
You call me, bro. That's
Is that
all
what
I
you're
need
trying
to
to get to.
I'm already there.
So
I
that's
don't
why
get
he's
no
on
calls,
this podcast. That's why he's on this podcast. If we talk to him.
So, and then you're doing a little bit of musical as well, aren't you?
A little bit of music production,
Yeah,
playing guitar and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A little singing. Producing for my boy here,
Produce.
mixing and chopping up the beats for him.
Yeah, shout out your SoundCloud or whatever you guys got that's out there right now.
You already know.
Oh, I think my SoundCloud is called Connor, but with the O, it's an X. Or maybe it's Connor 6. I changed it.
Oh, okay.
But it was CJ Quickblade, so AKA CJ Quickblade.
So you just changed it to Connex.
Connor with an, like, the X is where the O is.
Okay. All right.
And then there might be a 6 behind it, but that might be
So
my
that's
Twitter.
CXNNER.
CXNNER, yeah.
People feel CONNOR.
Yeah, no O at the end.
Yeah, I don't know why people put an O at your guys' last name. I
It's just
tend to
more
know
common,
that.
I guess.
I was like, I've never seen anybody with an O that replaces an E.
No idea.
I've seen so many at this point, but I've only seen a couple with the E. Other Connors.
Yeah, I guess you're just a rare breed, my man.
He's
Rare
built
breed.
different.
I guess
He's built
so.
different, yeah. Shoot, but for the acting and everything, is that still optional, or are you just taking a break from it?
I'm just kind of taking a break from it right now. Like,
What
with everything going on, I'm just
what about
like,
being a
I want
model?
to be around here, I'm like, I mean, if there's anything like around Milwaukee or like stuff around here,
nearby?
like any like commercial work or anything,
Anything in
like
Miami for when we go to
when we go
Loud?
to Rolling Loud.
Oh, dang, I heard about that.
Yeah,
you guys
we got
going down
tickets
to
to
a
Rolling
concert.
Loud.
All the way down in Miami.
Yep.
3-day concert. So many rappers. will be there.
VIP tickets.
VIP we bought.
$3,000
Dad
total.
bought it for us, so shout out to Dad.
Damn.
Yeah, shout out PJ.
We're
Your
the paying
dad spent
backs.
that money to get you guys that?
Shout out
Damn, he
PJ
must
Racks.
really want
Rex,
Man,
PJ
your dad,
PJ with the racks.
your dad must want to get you guys to work on the house yard or something if he paid you that kind of money.
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
it's
just pay it
about
back.
time he paid for us. Shit. After all
Shoot.
that,
After all the
for
stuff he
Camden,
buys for Camden, all his baseball stuff.
like every
Well,
year,
you got to think, Camden might
The
have
return on the
Camden.
investment there might
I
be
know.
there, though.
He's got to keep pushing Cam for
If
the
he gets on
MLB
hitters,
shit.
Dude, I remember when we were doing baseball and your dad was like on you.
Yeah, he was hard.
He was hard, and I feel like that was kind of the downfall of you in baseball, to be completely honest.
I think it was more so the politics that were in the high school team of Bloit Turner.
Yep.
Not a fan. Shouts out.
That's why I went to
Shouts
Janesville
out.
Parker, and they still doesn't know what talent looks like, apparently. Still,
He just
fuck. I can't explain
That's why
how...
I play golf.
Dude, I tell you what,
That's why I play
if
b-ball.
Turner wasn't political, I tell you what, if it was
You
me,
might have
if I
stayed.
stayed at Turner, just imagine if I stayed at Turner, you were still pitching, and like JC and all of them got along, like we all got along.
That would be
I
a
guarantee you, if
mad
we, dude,
team. That would be a
dude,
mad
just
team.
imagine if we would have pulled up. We would have won state
pull up.
back to back to back if they would have. If we all would have got along.
Yep.
If everybody just put their egos to the side, and then like
But
everything
no.
was political. Like if there was like a freshman that was coming up, we didn't want him part of our group, put him on fucking freshman or JV. But when everything got political and everybody started going up to varsity and
They
everybody's being
started
separated,
donating bats and donating gloves.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
what
Broke shit.
you can't ruin, especially when we were kids. When we got separated on different teams, it was pretty evened out.
Angels v Dodgers.
I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Don't
man.
bring it up,
That was
don't
some
bring it up.
bullshit. You know the umpire called bullshit on that damn play.
We had him in our pockets.
It was Gene's fucking
guys
brother
win?
too.
You guys win.
We won.
Yeah, because
State
Gene.
champions.
So
I don't
Gene.
know, what is that?
State
Logan-
champions.
The Logan Paul.
Oh yeah,
I
that
know
YMCA
Jake
thing.
Paul is
What do you mean YMCA?
No. So at the complex, the YMCA with the
that happened to me later too. When I was on the Dodgers and we played the Angels and we won.
the thing that was really pissed. The thing that pissed.
Dodgers,
So the thing that pissed me off, and the reason why we lost that game, I hit a nice little shot. All right, I was rounding second, going to third, and then Gene, which is on his team at that time, his older brother was the out in the field umpire, Max, and he called me out of baseline. And I kid you not, for me being about 12 years old, my dad about lost his mind, especially me being 12 years old, being told that I went a baseline, I about lost my fucking shit. Because that was the play that actually, because I was at
something.
Well, because the dude, because when I hit it, I got the second and I was rounding third because I had enough time. But then when he said I went out of baseline,
okay, yeah,
because there was one out for that. But then all of a sudden that kid hits it, gets a single. But I would have went in for the winning shot because we were the home team.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that because that was some fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
I fucking don't.
And then we were just all like, all right.
So I took second place yet again. That I hate. I swear to God, and especially when we were on the Beloit team and then the Firebird, it was definitely fucking rigged. Especially when we were on the Beloit team, the Beloit Bombers, that ended up not working out because none of us could all get along, and then we ended up going to the Firebirds, and then again we still couldn't get along.
The
with
Rebels,
that.
no,
the
Rebels first, and
Rebels
then the
first, and then the Firebirds, and we still couldn't get along.
Yep.
Dude, if we just would have gotten along with everybody else and everybody stayed clean instead of like not doing the whole Mary Jane and the drinking and stuff like that.
At that age,
I promise we would have won probably all the states if we would have went to varsity our freshman years.
Imagine,
probably
because we were 13.
Where would you be now?
Huh?
Where would you guys be now?
I guarantee me and Connor would have different. We would probably have scholarships at different schools if we. Because I guarantee
if we had that, like. Eyes on us.
Connor, you were a pitcher. Just imagine if you had the mentality, like if there was no political view, we had nothing there. Not worried about that.
Bullshit.
I guarantee you, would still be trained like you did when I was being a catcher for you.
Yep.
Would you guys be in the major league?
I would say within AA or AAA.
Who's to say?
Because we would have went to college. I bet money on it if we went back in time and we got those guys to like us and not get the political shit out of the way, and then we went to varsity and the coach understood what we were planning to do, and this is how we're going to win state. I guarantee we probably would have won 2 or 3 state championships.
Yep,
easily.
Nick Olszewski.
Dude, we had speed, we had power, we had pitching.
We had like a well-rounded team.
A whole well-rounded. We just couldn't get along.
Yep.
I remember that shit.
So clicky.
If you weren't part of the clique, you weren't part of the team, dude. You're not part of the dick.
You're part of the clique, you're not part of the dick.
Put
on a shirt.
Because after I found out the whole political view when they told us that we were not going to be playing, that they were going to bench us, I said, fuck this.
Yeah. And then
so
we weren't going to be playing through the summer, but they were going to push up the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
no,
I end my season like that.
Play
golf.
As an athlete, especially at a high school age, don't ever grab a fucking freshman and bring out to varsity with all the seniors and shit like that, because there's a huge skill gap when it comes to that shit. I remember
experience,
dude. I remember when I was
relationships between the people too.
Huge, because when you have a freshman coming up to a senior, that's taking some senior's spot, especially with a senior that's well-rounded and he's been in varsity for almost a year, maybe 2 if he's good. And we had a good amount of... Dude, we had 9 seniors. At Parker, we had 9 seniors. Everybody filled every single spot. And you know what they did? They brought up a couple sophomores and then 2 freshmen. And those freshmen started over some seniors that were actually well-rounded. And we've gone to state championships with that. And then all of a sudden they want to say, nah, we're going to go with these guys.
We're going to go with
But here's
freshmen.
the thing. But the freshmen had 18 strikeouts and 3 fucking hits. And then 1 home run because the fence was at 175.
He's all hype.
It was hype because he hit 1 home run that was at 175 on the right hand side. That is like the smallest side ever, bro. He's hailed as a hero. Hailed. I can't.
Couldn't be me.
I can't imagine.
I couldn't hit that far.
Hey, can you imagine being a freshman at varsity striking out 18 times in the batting lineup? As a coach, I'd be like, you need to fix something,
Connor,
or send you back down.
The team Camden's on right now, he has never struck out.
Camden hasn't?
Yeah, Camden's never struck out.
Hey,
Camden's the GOAT, right?
I think
Camden's
on that
a
team
fucking
especially.
Catcher. He likes it.
I can't wait for the day when Camden gets into varsity his freshman year, and that kid is hitting dingers.
Yep,
Dude, if
absolute
Camden makes
nukes.
it to the major leagues, bro.
When Camden makes it to the major.
Then dad's gonna quit.
Dude,
burner,
your dad is gonna go full on retire mode, and then he's gonna go to every.
He's gonna be all dipped in chains.
Yeah, he's gonna have 2 chains.
He's gonna be better than Greg Paul.
But here's the thing, he's gonna be like, see these 2 disappointments. That boy right there, that's my boy.
We'll be doing all the Camden's lifting. We'll be carrying Camden's bags and shit.
You gotta make that money somehow.
I'll be trying to make a living off. I'll be
driving him around.
Driving him around and shit. Oh god.
Could you imagine
wearing a tux?
Could you imagine?
Old Lambo and shit.
I honestly, if Camden,
I'm in the back just feeding Camden grapes.
Yep.
Like. The thing with Camden, he's really putting the time.
You know, like that fast pitch at the Batcave?
Yeah.
Camden can hit those already.
Yep. 75.
And Camden's been like trying left-handed too on that shit.
That's actually a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Because if you're going up against a left-handed pitcher, you need to be left-handed.
Switch hitter.
Because when those lefties throw those curveballs, it's too far outside for you to swing, and it comes too late.
I know.
When you're coming in as a righty batter, I hated fighting lefties because when they threw that curveball,
Justin Langley, bro.
I hated it, dude. I cannot fathom like.
His curveball was nuts.
I can't fathom with that. And then so Caleb, when you're gonna be helping your brother out carrying those bags and shit, you be like, can I get a little bit of moolah?
I got you.
Can I get a little bit of moolah? Can I get a little bit of moolah?
Hey, can I get a little bit of
moolah?
Hey.
Kenny. So Camden has been going down to Florida.
No.
Has Camden been going down to Florida and stuff like that to do baseball? Or
Camden's been
he's been
everywhere.
Around.
Camden.
So PJ's been spending.
Camden had baseball today. He has baseball tomorrow.
Dropping
They're going to Myrtle Beach. Either next week or in 2 weeks.
Somewhere, sometime.
So is
everywhere. Camden's been a part of like the Little League, like
All-Star games, dude.
Yeah. They called him, bro. He's like Zac Efron. He's like Zac Efron at this
point.
They
called
Camden as if you
no fucking way.
Yeah.
He's goated,
Could you imagine, dude? I can't wait until this kid's like in his freshman and he's like pumping weight, dude. Could you imagine? He's just like.
Camden's gonna be a jock on our family. He's gonna start bullying all of us.
He's gonna be Jake Paul. Wearing the at 16, he's gonna be at that level, like 240 pounds.
Dude, he gets offers.
Subscribers.
Bro, watch him get fucking
like
offers like
up and small.
Please.
Dude, what if he got offers like UCLA, Michigan?
Fucking bro.
Like, come on, could you imagine? And then all of a sudden
he goes straight from hitters onto a
double A or double A team.
Because hitters is like people have gotten onto the majors from that team, and he's been like fucking.
And then he goes to the draft after he shows out and be like, yeah, he's ready for the majors. And could you imagine that boy holding
the next Mike Trout
holding? Could
Dad would flip,
dude.
He would drop. He would just.
He'd drop Camden, bro. He's like
he would drop all of his shit with the Cardinals, and he would be a Cubs fan. But
it'd be us. He'd be like,
Camden can't control that if he gets drafted. Like the drafting has if he ends up going
at that point.
Well, you know, he could go to the Dodgers for all you know what I'm saying. Like he could go to the Cardinals, he can go to the Brewers, he can go to hopefully not the Minnesota Twins.
Way, he'd be in the majors.
He'd be in the majors, and not a lot of people
can offer just for a quick
Don't say that now.
Could you imagine his
Don't
first?
Say that now.
Could you imagine his first contract was like $5 million guaranteed, and then if he does what he does, he gets an extra bonus of like $50 million. Like, could you imagine?
My neck.
Sorry. My neck, Camden. You gotta let me a couple thousand.
But Camden, like, I can see it, dude. Him, like, all of a sudden, he like does like the workouts, does like he full on sticks with it, puts the gaming to the side, dedicated, and he works out. He does the thing, and I kid you not, that kid will be a stud if he's doing what he is now. Because if he wants to get to the majors, he's going to have to put all the gaming shit.
Right now, all he is just smaller than all the rest of the kids. Yeah. So once he hits that growth spurt...
Again, that growth spurt, every boy is going to hit.
The team he was on, he had a Dominican catcher that was 6 feet.
Yeah.
At the age of 12.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Just imagine when Camden hits that growth spurt, dude.
Dude, Camden's going to be taller than us, Connor.
I know.
And then him lifting, and then him hitting dingers. Could you imagine him? All of a sudden, he's in the majors, and he gets onto the right team within 5 years of his contract and stuff like that, and he holds up a World Series trophies and has that ring on his finger.
Imagine that.
Could you imagine, man?
And it's just me texting Cam and be like, "Hey, yo, come film this YouTube.
Make
me famous, man."
Be like, "Yo, Camden, let me in your mansion, please. I'm outside." And he's like,
I guarantee Camden would have rooms for you guys in his house, in his fucking mansion. I guarantee he'll have rooms.
He's a sweetie.
He's a sweetheart, man.
Oh, he gets so emotional when you guys are out of the, like, say like you were gone to California and stuff like that. I saw the video
and I
of
came
him
back
crying,
and I surprised him. I like
and
pulled
he
the
had him
mask off.
crying and everything. It was just like, dude, I can't.
My
Cameron's
heart went
pissed
out.
off
The pure
now
soul.
that you're working these hours at Extreme Smokes. He's like,
Yeah.
I can never see him anymore.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was like, yeah.
Hey, at least you're kind of nice to him, because I tell you what, my older brothers and stuff like that were like, we haven't seen him in a while. Well, good, because I don't want to fucking see you either.
Yeah, I just try to be
Kid don't
around,
give
but
a
I've been
fuck
working
about
a
me.
full time lately.
No.
Maybe if that Dogecoin hits $1, we'll see
Dude,
what
could you?
happens.
So when you told me about Dogecoin, I looked it up and I like downloaded like Robinhood and everything, and I was
Yeah.
looking at it. I was sitting there debating, like, because
It's kind of late at this point.
It is, and it's kind of like I don't want to put anything in it because I was looking at Emily, and Emily's like, I already invested like a whole bunch of money on Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I've already invested, and I got fucking bank right
He's
now.
got
I got the
no,
fucking bank.
the
I don't know if
set
you've
set.
seen this yet or not, but I got
Better
the
than
fucking moolah, man.
Charizard
Dude,
on deck.
On deck, on crack.
Charmeleon.
Dude, I'm not bullshitting you. I want these graded so
Yeah,
bad.
but we gotta wait for that. store
I know
in
when
Cherryville.
I know Cherryville when they get that mall and the
Should've got me on
PSA,
the Dunkaroos.
dude, and the shiny Mewtwo's and stuff like that.
Oh no, dude.
I know. I just can't. I'm just like, oh. I know. I'm just sitting there waiting for PSA because when PSA when they grade this shit and I see 10s because they're actually some of them are
Tears.
perfect cut. They're almost damn near perfect cut.
Would you sell them though?
Fuck yeah. If it was the right price, but right now I love looking at them because that shit you cannot get that, like, especially what I pull.
If you like sell those,
Dude.
you get some like lower PSA ones for less money, so you could still have some.
Just have some. I just want to make.
for the
I want to make back what I spent. That is for damn sure. But I tell you what, and you can look this up on YouTube channel as well. When I pulled the shiny Charizard out of the Champion's Path,
I feel you.
and then when I did all this other stuff. So what I said was
before the tickets.
Yeah, before that, I like when PSA says, "Oh, these are like 9s and 10s," because I kid you not, the Charizards are in perfect cut. No joke. I looked at them; they're perfectly cut and centered. Don't look, no scratches, no nothing on them. I cased them right away and I put them right in the binder right away.
Boom.
So when the Cherryville PSA comes in,
Cherryville's getting one?
Yeah,
Cherryville, they're getting the
I went there with
PSA.
Tanner, bro, and then they have a new anime store that's gonna open up there, and then it says PSA on there.
Dang,
No,
so they'll check cards there
Yep.
too.
And
And then-
they already have an anime store there. They're having
At
another
the
one.
mall, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they don't check cards there.
No,
You
but
can
when
buy cards
but
there,
when
but-
PSA gets like, I think that's what PSA needs to do is like go around the country because you're making tons of money as it is all right now. Just imagine if you could get the money now and then the cards to the people, you would have such great customer service compared to like it is now. It is not ideal.
What's up? Let's go.
I guess, man.
The baby.
The baby.
baby, let's go.
So Caleb, you got some new music coming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
sadly.
and Tanner?
No, I'm Tanner.
Well, Tanner's not in it.
No.
Nah, it's just me right now. Like that shit that I sent you, that's
Yeah.
all me.
I know.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else on the secret low? you
I
and Tanner
got
were
some
working on?
other stuff for to send to you. I got a song that I want you to hop on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Hot Tub Chillin'.
Hot tub chilling.
Hot
yeah,
tub chillin'.
Hot tub chilling.
Yeah.
I like
feel
that. We're all
that.
chilling out,
Yeah.
vibing and stuff in the hot tub and shit.
Yeah, these are the bars.
Those
on
are the
it.
lyrics.
Hot tub chillin'. Yeah, we hot tub chillin'. I'm not gonna reveal the rest. But it rhymes with Krillin.
Bars. Bars, man. Bars. Nothing but bars.
Krillin that goat though.
He wore that Krillin shirt on the last
Yeah, on the
episode.
last episode I
Yeah,
did.
he,
Nice.
he
Yeah,
did. He
I-
popped
I
that
got
off.
some.
But hey, we got another guest that should be coming on here. Is the man himself, the man that made, got his team. He got his team. Dave, come on, Papa Squat.
Papa
Papa Squat.
Seat and I'll like hop on
Look
the
at
seat.
this.
you can send the seat, bro.
I want to bring to you. Was it 2017 or was it 2018?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. But this man was champion of a tournament. What was it? $50,000.
Yes.
Was that about right?
Yep.
So $50K.
Split between like a couple
Oh, yeah,
people.
well,
so the
obviously.
take home wasn't 50,000.
You want to poke over here? So I want to
sir.
explain a little bit. So Drew didn't say nothing to nobody, family members or nothing, that he was entering in a tournament worth $50,000. And you were the MVP of that whole entire tournament.
Yes, I was.
You were named MVP. So did you get any more money out of that one, or was that?
I mean, it was more just like recognition. There was no really money.
Recognition. Because I remember listening to the commentary. It said that when they had your team captain talking on Burr when he was talking, and they said, "Can we get Orange Cowboy?" and da 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 da, and you were already gone celebrating, doing whatever your whole entire thing was.
No, I was at a buddy's house, and like I had to pack my shit up and go. Didn't have good internet, so I had to go to my buddy's house to play the game out. And I had like so much shit going on in the background, so I couldn't even like communicate with my team. I just had to listen.
So yeah, you were actually silent the whole tournament. Like you had to be in your own private party because you're.
I was in the party, but I don't really talk.
Jesus, I can't imagine you playing Lucio and being quiet that whole entire time.
It had to be. There's so much background noise going on. I could not. If I turned on my mic, all of it would have flooded through. So
explain the tournament. If you can remember anything at all.
Well, there's one part of the tournament, the semifinals, we got super, super lucky with a disconnect that ended up happening on the enemy team because we were down pretty hard, and I'm not sure what happened. But then I think after we won that game, that person came back. Then the next game, this is hilarious. So one of our top DPS players, Mom, while he was playing the game, rebooted the wireless router.
He completely rebooted in mid-tournament, his shit.
Mid-game. And you can only pause for I think it's 5 minutes or something like that. Then after that, you have to resume the game. So we had to resume the game. So they had one game they had to resume with a 5v6. Then we had one game we had to resume with a 5v6, which was absolutely hilarious because we ended up winning the 5v6.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, okay. So then we turned the game around for that semifinals. I think that was C4. Screw those guys. C4 Godspeed, such a that guy's
toxic.
Yeah, he's so
toxic, talking his mad shit, and he lost in the semifinals.
Oh, he was so mad. But the finals was basically just Lucio. But anyone who played ranked at the time knew I played mostly Brig. Yeah, nothing but Brig.
So when I saw the video of you. When your whole entire team lost the objective, you were the only one alive in that objective, and you murdered the whole entire squad. Because I can hear the commentary goes, Orange Cowboy just annihilated the whole entire squad. They just got the objective. Like going back and forth with that. What the fuck was going through your mind in that process when your whole entire your stronghold, everybody, your assistance is gone?
That's why when you play Overwatch, you dive the back line and remove the healers because the healers can stall the point. And it just so happened that there was enough damage done to their tanks and their squishies that I was able to clean up most of them. I think one or two may have been cleaned up by one of my DPS that was coming back from spawn. But you always kill the backline first. Because you never ever leave a Lucio alone.
Cleaned up shop and you took the objective, and that was in the championship game against Space.
Yep.
When you did that, what was that feeling like? You just like, holy shit? Or are you just like, yeah, that's a normal kind of thing? That was kind of like... Like, were you like Amy was like, Drew, Orange Cowboy, like, damn, like, damn, son.
I was, I was kind of like prematurely celebrating because the game wasn't done yet at that point, but I was prematurely celebrating.
I kid you not, when I was watching that Twitch stream and you just took that objective all by yourself, annihilated the whole entire squad, so they're back at their spawn area, and then now they're moving, and your team's already halfway there to the spawn to hold it down, and they got everything was locked down, and you guys hold that and won that round. I kid you not, that couldn't have been like the best feeling to see when you actually fuck yeah.
What's funny is the best feeling was actually the very last game where it wasn't even close because we did 5 tanks.
You annihilated. You guys were toying with them because I was like, why does Drew have 5 tanks out right now?
5 tanks on Lucio. That's the Lucio death ball.
I was like, I was looking at it. I was like, why do they have 5 tanks and the Lucio is out? And you guys were just like, blew them out of the water. Like you were already like.
We've done it. We practiced it before and done it like many times before then, and it always worked for the first point. But it was never like the strategy for the whole map. Yeah. But it was just for that first point when you first out of the gate. Mm-hmm. It's just so hard to kill 5 tanks.
Yeah, I kid you not, I was like, 5 tanks? What the fuck? And then all of a sudden you guys ran.
It was funny because when they did it, I was like, are we sure we want to do this? We want to bust this out? Because like I wasn't.
You guys were up 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean it was.
you guys had that one in the bag. Like after because the first two matches when I looked at it, okay, that was actually kind of like everybody was evened out.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you took over that objective, I think that broke the spirits of the enemy team.
Oh yeah,
you were like, oh my god, this is it. Like that. Like when they did that, and you were like fuck yeah.
Well, I think like what the thing that people always did with me, I wasn't any like big name or anything in that league, and they didn't really know me, and I never did anything fancy with my Lucio.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never went out of my way like, oh man, I got to get this boob to show off or boast or something. You just as a support, you just wait for the moments for those things to happen.
Especially like in Overwatch, like I said, it's a strategical game where your healer's got to be in the right spots. Your big dude's got to be in the right spot. I personally don't know how Overwatch really works. I just know like the heavy hitters got to protect mostly you for a time being.
Well, Lucio's a little different. Lucio can be the aggressor for the team. Depending on the map, maps really matter here, but it's just Lucio is all around just a very, very, very powerful support, mainly because of his speed boost. Because when you speed boost a charging Reinhardt, it's really hard to get out of the way. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of Reinhardts have to just counter charge, and if they don't have their charge, you just die.
You get ran.
But yeah, like Lucio can be an aggressor. He can peel real easily.
Well, he can get up in the air. Like
he's a really good peeling support. Like your DPS are kind of like doing their own thing most of the time. They'll come together and get combo ults and stuff together, but for the most part, DPS are going to be having their own battles, and then Lucio kind of peels to them when he needs to help them out with those. That's all you got to do.
I tell you what, when I was watching that, and then when you took over, and then the commentators were losing your mind. I got chills from it. I go live for having my little brother actually like just clutch up out of nowhere, and guaranteed $50,000 for yourself and your other teammates to separate between that much. I don't know what that feels like.
I got a dope ass jersey.
I know. What was the team called at the time? It was Danny DeFito's.
Yeah, Danny DeFito. It was Danny DeFito. It's funny.
Did you get a hold of Danny DeFito in
we sent
Twitter
or whatever, because like we were using his face, so we were like, "You cool with that?" He did not. He could care less.
Did he message back? And
yeah, he said he didn't care.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't care.
That's kind of dope.
He didn't care.
That'd be kind of dope. Just like, yeah, fucking go ahead. That's kind of dope. But could you imagine losing to a Danny DeFito phase and then
imagine that?
Well, I'm saying for me, for an instance, but I'm talking about from like the speeds, the F12 guys. Fuck you guys. How could you? I don't know. I wonder what that feels like just to lose to your guys' team.
Just ask C4.
I don't know who
Space.
C4 is. I don't know Space.
You can ask any one of them.
How many games did you had to play in that whole entire tournament? What was like? How many days? How many hours?
I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly, around 12 games.
12 games.
Like you had like 12 games in the main, the main season. Mm-hmm. Then when it came to like the playoffs, you had to have so many map wins and stuff like that. So then probably altogether, probably around the same as like football 17 around that area.
So like 17, you had 17 games, and then you get a winning record. You're in the playoffs, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like kind of like how the NFL works. 17, you get a higher rank, you get put into playoffs, and then what seed did you guys sit in the playoff time?
Pretty sure we were number 2.
You were number 2 in the seed?
Yeah, pretty sure number 2.
And who was number 1? Space? Was it Space?
I think it was C4.
Was it C4? So when you guys met in the semifinals, that was actually a finals match.
Yeah, I think it was like C4. It might have been C4 or Space. I don't think it was Space because they got destroyed.
Well, I looked on it. It did say Space.
Space was number 1?
No, I didn't see. I didn't see the. But I saw that Space was up there.
Yeah, I know Space was not very good.
Ooh. Oh, here's Winston.
Big
little Winston doggy.
What a guy.
Oh, there's the other dog. Maverick. RJ. Yeah, you want to get RJ. Get him. Don't grab him by the collar. No. Yep. Grab him by the collar and then take him upstairs.
What's up, bud?
Woo! About to ruin the podcast up in here.
No. Let's go.
It's getting attacked by very
You gotta pull him.
Very
like
vicious,
you gotta pull him.
Very vicious animals.
Walk. Come on.
They say her treat. I heard the treat, but so when you got all said and done and the team what was your plan after with the team after the whole tournament? After you guys all won $50,000?
Well, they were celebrating, doing whatever, and I'm pretty sure I was getting Taco Bell at the time. That same day that we had that finals game, I was coming back from college.
Yep.
So I was like on the run the entire time. Oh my gosh, one of the guys was
We'll see you later, dog.
See you, fans.
See you. Nice meeting you.
His name was Blanc, and I think before we were doing scrims for the finals or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was doing scrims out of the back of a moving vehicle. Like he was traveling at the time.
Was he really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He was hotspotting on his phone and playing
What
Overwatch
a G.
in the backseat
What
of
a
the car.
fucking G. I could do that. Shit.
What'd you do with the money?
Yeah, what'd you do? So what was your portion of that
was
50,000?
pretty much college.
Yeah, well, what was
Tuition.
give me an estimate. You don't have to give me the exact amount if you don't want to, but what was the estimate?
It was literally like just under $4,000 that I took home.
Because there was like 8 of you on the team or something like that?
No, there was like 10, 12 people.
yeah.
And then like we chose as a team to like set aside money for us to get like jerseys.
Oh, getting jerseys, and then
Yeah.
does some of the tournaments cost to get in?
Yeah.
So you had to put like $5,000 in or something to get into it.
Some of the bigger ones, but we never this was the only big one. This was supposed to be just completely like we were out to win for sure, but like this was more just to really have fun because the previous tournament that we entered into was nothing major or anything like that, and we didn't really do too hot in that one. And I was pretty new to the team at that time. That was like a year before the big one came out. But yeah, it was something. It was fun.
It was fun.
But unfortunately,
So what happened after the tournament? And say you did play a couple more tournaments. You did win small ones here and there.
nothing great though.
But nothing great. But what happened to the actual team itself? Like what went on with that?
They all went to PC.
So they switched.
Yeah, Nova. I'm sure you saw him.
yeah.
He went to PC.
He went to PC.
They actually started playing Valorant. I'm not.
Oh my
I think they're playing Valorant right now.
So they dipped just so they go to PC and go play a different game when you guys were all winning consoles and stuff like that. I don't know if
They
I
went
was
to PC because that's where the money's at. That's where a $50K tournament for consoles that doesn't show up.
Well, yeah, that's a big ass tournament.
Yeah, for consoles that
that's
that
a
hardly
big
ever
ass
happens.
tournament.
It hasn't happened since. So
Fuck, that's kind of tough. And I know you don't want to get a PC. It's not ideal for you.
not right now.
No, right now.
You want to buy a video card?
Get your
processor.
processor and everything else like
No,
that.
video cards are just hyperinflated. PCs
Yeah,
are
I saw
expensive.
that. So I can't imagine you trying to trade in your fucking Xbox just to get a fucking PC.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd always have my Xbox.
Oh yeah, keep that bad boy on this. Just like that's my baby right there.
Put
It's like my PlayStation.
it in a trophy case.
You could too. Did
Plus one
you
team.
guys end up getting trophy certificates or anything that you won?
Nah, we just slapped them on our jerseys.
Yeah,
Just
that.
got it that way.
Bragging rights.
Yeah, bro, because he can legit, if he got into a toxic game and he could be like, guess what? No earnings, dog water.
Yeah,
da, da, da,
okay.
da, da.
Yeah, I like how you use the word "if" there in Overwatch, like for toxicity. No, that's guaranteed, especially in the.
Well, I'm talking about like other games because some people
Like
like
Fortnite
you know,
or Rocket
yeah,
League.
yeah. Like if you went to go play a different game.
So it was funny. Yeah, I've had that happen. Like I'll play Smite and someone will pick up see my name and they'll go like, "Oh my gosh, that's the Orange Cowboy," and they think I'm gonna be good,
yeah.
and it's like, oh boy, let me tell you, I got not even half the amount of hours in this game.
I don't know
than
if
I
I
do in
told
Overwatch.
I don't know if I told you about this, but I was playing Call of Duty Warzone. I kid you not. Some dude on my random team, I went on random squads on Warzone on Call of Duty, and I kid you not, he goes, I got my ass beat on like he was talking with his buddy on there. He goes, I got my ass beat on Overwatch by some dude named Orange Cowboy. It really pissed me the fuck off. And I said, what did you just say? He goes, yeah, some dude named Orange Cowboy. And I was like, did he have like a unicorn icon when you had that on at the time? He goes, yeah. I was like, dude, that's my fucking little brother, dude. You got fucking shit on. And he goes, no fucking way. I was like, yeah, dude, that's my little brother.
You're about to get a shit on
Yeah, you about to get, well, he's on my team, so it's like, But I kid you,
Doesn't
it was
wrestle.
like the funny. That's a coinkydink. Like I was like, he goes, I fucking done with Overwatch. So I just started coming over to Call of Duty. I was like, dude, that was my fucking little brother. They just shat on your ass.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes like me and my buddies will fuck around Overwatch, especially when they came out with, like the Roku. Like the only like SR I cared about was my support, since that was like the my main role. The other ones, oh dude, I totally messed around on, and like some like they got those like the SR for like my tank and DPS tanked, but like. That's because I was playing really bad heroes into teams that I should not have been playing.
Well, when they
into.
nerfed your character, especially.
Brig, you mean the one that
yeah.
I have a sticky note on my screen over where her icon would be.
Yeah, because you don't want to pick it.
Oh, she's horrible now.
I can't imagine having a character like that you've mained for so long, and then
I was actually I think it was number 1 for a little bit, but I was like number 2 Brig for NA. For NA server.
NA servers?
Yeah.
East? NA East?
No, like all of North America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like number 2.
Dude, could you imagine? Fucking Jesus.
But I mean, it's Brig, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't know. I picked I picked the wrong. I thought I chose the right
game, boy.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
Because I was thinking Fortnite. Because when Fortnite came out, I was like, damn, this is the game to fucking play right now.
I mean, you had that huge tournament though for Fortnite. That was like millions of dollars.
It was
wasn't
the
it?
winter scrimmage. I didn't enter in that one. I got, I want to say, in the top 500, but then I couldn't get into the secondary one because of the internet. Because I was having internet issues.
Yeah, I mean, I've ran into that. I feel that.
Like, as much as I really would have wished out, because this was when Fortnite was just, I think it was around season 7 or season 8 when the winter scrim was coming around, and I kid you not, I was fucking good. Like, I was popping.
I was never good.
I was popping. Like, we were editing. Like, editing wasn't really a thing, but if you edited, you were like, damn.
Like,
at that time,
you're dead.
Like, damn. But now it's like
now
you're getting
everybody
fucking edits at 0.3 of a
dead.
second. But I remember when we just got how to edit, and with the building, the 90s, we got all that down. I had a squad. I had Chase, some dude named Chase Covey. If you ever watched this, Chase. Kind of misplaying Fortnite with you guys. Subscribe, but he's already subscribed to all of them. And then we all pulled up. I kid you not, our first game went in the winter scrim. We won that game. Like we had all 12 kills. We're in the leaderboards. We're all climbing. But after like the second and third game, we actually had to slow down a little bit because they added these things called the ballers, which are made out of glass. You had to get those in order to get into the final circle and to rotate. Because if you didn't rotate, it wasn't good. You couldn't rotate. And that's when, after the second and third game, we were like, okay, we're kind of dropping down here. And then we got down at the final 10th game, we were in the top 500. So it would have been nice, because it had to be the top 200 to get into the finals of the Winter Scrim and then compete for those millions of dollars. And then after the Winter Scrim, it was the Fortnite final tournament of the $3 million, which Booga and them won. And then now I'm kind of just being a content creator at the time and just making videos, playing Rocket League, Fortnite, Call of Duty, just whatever pops up. But I know you've been hounding on me to play an actual game, you know.
You don't like you're just playing like one genre of game, and that just like aggravates me. Like,
I like shooter games. It's like when, because David plays Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom. He likes those fighting games. That's David. Me, I like shooting games like Call of Duty, stuff like that, and Assassin's Creed once in a while, and Minecraft, just to blow off some.
Your Minecraft don't work. Bro.
I actually uninstalled it and I gotta reinstall it now.
Does it work now?
I gotta it's still reinstalling because for some reason it wasn't working. I don't know why it wasn't working.
What, for like, you're talking like for PlayStation?
Yeah, it wasn't working. I couldn't get in. I honestly, I had the game. I would click in to get there, and it was stuck on the Mojang screen, and it was sitting there for 45 minutes.
Because like there's been no issues on at least on the Xbox part.
Well, because that's Xbox. That's their.
I know it's their IP.
That's there. But me to pull it like off of the PlayStation, I didn't have no problems. But after the update, it was legit stuck on the Mojang screen for a good solid 45 minutes.
Yikes! Reminds me of another game.
I need to. I know, but then Call of Duty's kind of popping off right now because Cold War isn't what it is, and everybody's going back to Modern Warfare, and you can really see that people are going back to Modern Warfare. Mm-hmm. So I kind of hopped on that, and I'm going back into Search and Destroy. My first couple games back after not playing 6 months off Call of Duty were rough.
Yeah,
it was rough. Because everybody's like, oh, this, and I'm sitting here with Damascus, and they're expecting me to be a god, a goat, and I'm sitting here. I haven't played in 6 months, dude. Give me a little bit of time. I gotta get used to the whole quick scoping thing and get not like dialed in. It's
Not you.
No.
No. Because you were part of the BO3 quick scoping. You were actually popping off on that for a little bit.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Like, it was okay.
You
but
had
like,
your diamond, Drakov, whatever.
No, I wasn't quick scoping with that. I was an absolute dickhead with that.
You were hard scoping, just ding, 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 ding.
It was a semi-automatic 2-shot. Well, it was a one shot if it hit you in the head. But yeah, I'd almost spray. I'd peer down my scope. That was about it.
It's like the Dracon now.
Boom, 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 boom. Like, oh, I got him, guys.
Oh, you got it. We're good.
Put FMJ, hit him through like 4 walls. Dude, I'm so good at this game.
So good, bro. So good, man.
Okay.
I'm goated. No.
No,
bro.
We need to do some like hide and seek. I'm on that shit.
Do you remember? I don't know if you saw one of my videos. It was when we had a Michael Myers in Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I saw
where we had
do that.
We had so me and the guys. One dude has a knife, and you have dead.
Yeah, you have to go like hide around. And he could just kill you, and like the last person can fight back.
Yep. Honestly, that is so fucking fun because I kid you not, I had a dude.
I could probably get.
But there's rules. You
people to
can't
play that
have high alert. You can have double time. You can have dead silence, a knife. And you can't have no weapons. That's why you
But you can't stab them.
You can't stab. If you kill the killer, you're automatically the killer, and you automatically lose. It's like the killer automatically wins. It's not fun if you do it that way, but when the last person, because it's like we play the dark maps. We do not play the light maps. It's so dumb when you have the light maps. When Call of Duty had the dark maps, then you're getting all scared and spooked now, and you do not have the what the fuck is it called? Night vision, yeah. You don't have night vision. Because I hate when people use night vision because you could just go in there, you could just see me crouching in the cave. You're like, come on, let's not do that.
No.
Have a little bit of fun with it. You take a wild guess. And I wish I could take name tags off because if you look a certain way, you can see the red name tag pop up.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could take that off, and then you can have Michael Myers just have straight guess it, which would be insane.
We could do that for content.
At
we could do that
that
in
point,
too.
Yeah, we could.
At that point, there's literally a game for that called Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
But no,
Or you can do Dead by Daylight.
Fucking Jason's OP on Friday the 13th. I played it.
That's kind of the
That
point.
dude is fucking OP.
kind
If you
of
don't
the
have
point.
a knife or a gun, Jason coming up there to smash your shit.
Dude, that's kind of the point of the
I remember
of the game, though.
I remember being new at that, and this Jason, I was like, dude, this is my first time playing. Please do not kill me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He goes, I'll come back for you last. And I kid you not, it was the scariest shit ever. He came back after he murdered everybody, and I'm trying to. Dude, he is, yeah. He was full on trolling me because I was like, dude, please, I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new. This is my first time playing.
Like,
please don't kill me.
You don't
and
do
then he goes,
that.
I'll be back, man. I'll be back.
Because then now they're gonna torment you. Now
Which
they know
he
you're
did.
new.
Which he did after he killed everybody. And I just found the keys, the gas, and everything to put in the car. I'm just like trying to get it in there.
Like, he's
And I just heard the screen go, doop, 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 and then all of a sudden Jason's right behind me, and he goes, "Come here, boy!" I was like, "Ah!"
Spread them cheeks.
Just went, it stinks.
Oh no! Oh god!
don't do
Cannon.
He's just Jason's just give me them cheeks, boy. Free my soul. I want to get lost in that booty hole.
And
lick away.
Lick away. No, because like you say, like Friday the 13th, and then like there's Dead by Daylight too, which we've played, which I do not like anymore. I fucking hate it.
Dude,
These people that are killers. There needs to be punishment. Like, I don't understand why they don't have punishment yet for people that just sit on the fucking body.
Down for like when they like just stand over your body.
Yeah.
Like they can't do it like the whole
No.
game. That's
there needs to be like
bullshit.
blood points taken away. Like all your achievement gets taken away, and you go negative.
There should be like a barrier.
There should be. Like you can't be in this vicinity unless a teammate comes in.
Yeah, then you can just.
Then you can
swarm
go
back
in, but it should be enough time for the teammate to get the dude up and down, and then a little bit pat, and then the killer can go. Because I remember taking that game a little seriously, and I kid you not, when I was trolling killers, and you know, you can only go for so long with a killer. Like I think the longest I went with a killer was 5 minutes of straight ducking and weaving, and I kid you not, he hit me off and he put me on the hook, and my teammates are trying to get to me, and this dude is legit standing in front, going back and forth, looking at me, just not letting me go. And I was like, this is some bullshit. So I messaged him, was like, dude, why you gotta be a pussy with bitch? On the whole messenger, whatever, he goes, why you mad, dog? I was like, dude, you chased me for 5 minutes. The doors are open, and you're sitting here. Why you gotta be a little bitch? It ruined the game for me. I was like, I'm done. I can't.
Friday
That's
the
When you do all
That's what you gotta do with friends, man.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point of
Well, no,
games.
I
like
did
that.
have- I did have it with friends.
5 people.
I did.
5 people, so...
What's for? You have 4 people.
No, because somebody can host it and be the killer.
Oh yeah, I'd actually be kind of dope.
That's what we
I
need to
actually
do.
seen
Yeah,
like
like you
cartoons,
always-
Delirious,
Like
and all that.
Thanos came in and do
Yeah,
that
when
shit,
they did all that,
Yeah.
that was fucking.
It's kind of a, like it's like
nice.
Friday the 13th
That's
is
what,
made
that's
to
what we need, especially
it's made to be
with Call
played
of
with your
Duty.
friends.
Yeah, it does.
It's like
yeah, it does.
you
indeed.
gotta play with your friends. Like
I remember when
Especially for Call of
Wrecker.
Duty,
I remember when
for, like,
Wrecker
that
and them
prop
did
hunt
that.
shit.
That was so fucking fun to watch. Was when they were doing Dead by Daylight and shit like that. That was nice.
But that's the same thing we should do for Call of Duty. Have just all of our friends just play prop hunt or Michael
Would
Myers
Tanner and
shit.
Bailey and all them would be down to do
Yep.
that? And I could just I could just tell them all the rules right then and there,
Yeah.
and then we could set the map up. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'd be down to do
Yeah.
that.
And it's cross-platform, so if he gets the game, he could play it.
Yeah, I know.
Connor
Yes,
could
I
get
know
it.
you have Modern Warfare.
Cameron can.
I
play
know
it.
you downloaded Modern Warfare.
Cameron has it, so Cameron.
fuck
can play
that game.
Why do you fucking hate Modern Warfare?
Get yourself up on YouTube.
I hate that. I hate that game so much, man.
Yeah, dude, I understand it's not like BO3 and BO2 and then BO1. Like, it's a lot better than what the fucking Call of Duty games that's been out lately.
I just fall out of love. I fell out of love with Call of Duty. I
hate that they had, like, dude, I pulled into, like, multiple lobbies now in Modern Warfare. I kid you not, almost every time I go into a lobby, someone's got fucking walls. And every time I catch it, I'm like, dude, you serious? Like, you can blatantly see this dude with my name tag through the wall. He just goes, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I pop
Come back
out.
for you later.
And he wants to say, oh, no, bro, that's all skill. What fucking person does that shit? I remember this dude. He
I
has
like
the-
it too when you just like get killed and you just like hear them for like a couple seconds of
Yeah.
what they say. They're like, you fucking bitch.
You fucking. I remember this one dude. He was like, I ain't cheating, man. I'm just fucking skilled. We look at the kill cam and it has legit him go zoom bang, zoom bang, zoom bang. Like it was like.
Don't you love that when you see that? You see the crosshairs, so like, you're just aiming at a wall, and they're just like, boom, just a magnet to you.
Dude,
through
I'm
the
like
wall.
sitting there. I remember, and this was another time where, dude, he was sitting at the wall. He was looking at me, and I was like, I probably shouldn't go this way. So I went back, and then he did the exact same thing. He was going with me. And then I was like, I kind of changed my mind. I was like, no, he's probably at the other side at the B side at the bomb. Most players would be at the bomb. And this is like, you know what, whatever. He turns around the exact same time I do and aims in right in as I come across and kills me. I'm like, I'm done. This is like, it's too much. Like, and especially in Search and Destroy. You are such a pussy.
I know, bro.
You can't make this shit
Struggle.
up. When people said, oh no, he ain't hacking, bro, you can blatantly see
Yeah,
in the kill cam.
Get that shit out of here.
Blatantly. You can't make that up.
You
can't.
gotta love the people, like the hackers who try to like put in the effort of like turning the hack on and off.
Off. And then they try to say, oh, he ain't hacking, I'm like, dude,
They're sitting still for like.
I'd be sitting there
30
like, I'd be
seconds.
looking,
Mm.
he hits me, I'm like, that was actually pretty quick. I don't know that he had high
Yeah,
sensitivity or
you'll-
whatever, but it was too
You'll
perfect.
watch him the entire time, and
Yep.
like he's
Bailey
about
plays
to
on
encounter
Max.
someone,
That's
stand
what-
still for about 10 seconds as he gets the.
Yep.
That's what Bailey does. He plays on max sensitivity, and he actually can just hit his
Yeah.
shots. I've watched. Him.
I can tell when people are max sensitivity, and I can tell when people are dead. It's dead on perfect every time.
Sometimes it's like it's hard to tell, but like the ones where it's like really easy to tell is when they snap to a target that's behind a
Yeah,
wall,
wall.
and there's no
Nobody
way of
there.
you
Yeah,
knowing
no.
that there was someone there.
I kid you not, I had dead silence, and I'm busting my ass. And I know this dude doesn't have high alert. His thing goes whoop bang, and I'm saying that you can suck my dick. There is no fucking way. And he goes, I have high alert. I look in the fucking thing. There is no high alert. And you can see his character as I'm running. I was about to execute. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to give me a clip. I just wiped out the whole entire squad. I'm about to give me a clip. And his thing goes, whoop, bang, headshot with a sniper. And I'm like, I'm done. Nope. And then he wants to say, oh, that was all skill, man. I have high alert. Da, da, da. And you can blatantly see at the bottom there. He runs restock, double time, and then shrapnel. Where does high alert fucking pop in? And then another dude's like, oh, I have heartbeat sensor. What person uses a heartbeat sensor in a small map in Search and Destroy where everybody is moving constantly?
I use it. I'd be saying, where the hose at?
Where the hose at?
Where the hose at?
Do you have any questions for Drew? Because we're almost done with time here. Anything, Caleb, for the ending?
Why don't you want to start a YouTube channel or Twitch?
Yeah, why?
I don't got good internet.
Well, I don't either. And look what the fuck I'm doing. What kind of excuse is that?
Well, I would love to stream, but I don't got the internet to stream. Like, I really don't.
Well, you can just make content. Like, you have you get clips, make montages, do whatever, you know?
Take that shit off.
I feel like you're being lazy with it, completely honest.
Well, I don't really have any good recording devices or anything like
Elgato,
that.
that's like $90.
Yeah, you could stream literally on
And that
PC,
records it for you.
Well,
Xbox on that.
I don't know.
I think it's like 100 gigabytes, and then
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, I just play... Like, lately, gaming has been, like...
trash lately.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad lately, yeah.
Like, the balancing on Overwatch has just been horrible.
Call of Duty guns.
Has been.
Call of Duty guns
like,
and
what,
trash.
like season 27 on that comp stuff right now?
Yeah, that's just not good. They're like, hey, man, you know what's a great idea? What if Diva's a freaking Met call just kills you, dude? Like, I love that idea. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, my. Oh, by the way, before we have a little bit of time left, Emily, we want to come here real quickly? On this side. Come here.
You want me to get up?
Yeah, you want to get up real quickly?
There you go.
Come here. 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 Come
This
here.
is what they call them.
Come here. So we just found out we're having a baby girl.
Yay!
So September is our little baby girl named Jeannie will be born. We just found that out today in our little gender reveal.
Yeah.
It's yikes.
Yikes.
He's like, yikes, I wanted a boy, guys.
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh.
Can we get Doug's in the chat?
But anybody that was hoping for a boy, I was hoping for a boy. Everything was okay. It turned out fine.
Yo, this is sad. Can we get 15 subs?
It's like, God, thank you for the ones in the chat.
And thank you guys
for the 50 subs.
I want to say thank you guys for tuning into our podcast. I understand you guys been looking at them and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. And Caleb over here, Night Reaper, definitely enjoys coming out here and chilling with the boys for a little bit.
Yep, chilling with the boys.
Yeah.
She's over here chilling. So we'll see you guys next time. This is the Nights Podcast. We're going to be doing this for quite a while until a little bit of vacation time when the baby gets here, though. That is for sure. So we'll see you guys next time. Deuce.
Subscribe to their YouTube channel.
You already know she's a keeper, boys. All right, see ya.